Hey, good morning, guys. It's Micah from Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the city of Sapulpa.
It is 10 days to Christmas. 10 days. I'm excited. Are you guys excited about
I'm
your house?
excited. I am. I'm very excited, but I'm also like, I feel like these next 10 days are going to go by so fast. And then once
Yeah.
Christmas happens and the end of the year, it just flies by.
Yeah, that's true. It's, time flies when you're having fun.
I know.
Or unless you're Kermit the Frog, time's fun when you're having flies.
Okay.
Have you ever heard him?
No.
That's a that's an actual quote
Okay.
from Kermit the Frog.
Okay.
But yeah, which is great. So, I mean, that's just a consistent reminder for us to just take time to as much as you can, just chill out from all the hustle and bustle and just enjoy being in the moment with your kids and your family and everything else, right? So,
Yes, absolutely.
yeah. So, let's start by talking about Jingle Bells. I should have had the photo of the guy who won. If you haven't seen the story yet, we put it out on Saturday of David Jones who won the $10,000 prize, uh, which it's a cool all around story because you got a guy who was the bell ringer for the Salvation Army that won the $10,000 and said first thing he's doing is giving $1,000 back to the Salvation Army. So
Hmm.
that was awesome.
That was very awesome.
But then the other thing that kind of caught my attention was just how many people that had their numbers called that did not come up. We
Yeah.
had more people that didn't win because they didn't come when their number was called than did win.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, and that's probably the last chance you'll have. I mean, I don't think we're not. Cindy's already said that they're not going to do Jingle Bells next year,
Right.
so that might be the end of Jingle Bells. So you guys had your chances and you missed out. I don't know what to
And
tell you.
I was sitting on the stage and I was posting all of the numbers onto Facebook as they were called out. And I was talking to the fireman while that was all going on. And he was like, can you imagine like you chose to stay home today? And like here in a little bit, someone's going to see those numbers and they're just going to like, oh, I wonder. And could like, how would you feel if you were a $10,000 ticket?
Yeah. How would you feel? I mean, I'd be pretty kicking myself in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but and four people, I think, four people missed out on it because I
Yeah.
think it was it the fifth ticket or the fourth ticket for the 10,000? Anyway, it was several,
Yeah.
and to the point where like people were like, all right, even if I don't win, let's hurry up and do this thing so that I can go home because it was getting
It
cold.
was getting so cold.
It
Yes.
started out. If you watch the pictures that I took of the winners through that event, the weather goes from fantastic all the way to miserable
Yes.
in the span of an hour or
Yes.
an hour and a half. And so, yeah, it was kind of funny to see that. You see the bright blue skies with the first $500 winner,
Yeah.
and then by the time David won that last one, it was windy and cold, and everybody was ready to go.
Cold.
Yep.
Cold.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we had a ticket giveaway from Sapulpa Times.
We did.
Yeah. So Rhonda McMahon won one of the $500 tickets, and she is someone who gave us one of the ornaments here. So this thing worked too. That's great. I love that.
It was a good luck charm.
Yeah, it was.
That's awesome.
Yep. So hey, when you're kind during this season, I think it comes back around on you. And of course, the other big event you guys saw it during the countdown was the parade. Sorry. I hit the wrong scene on that. But
Okay.
the parade was awesome. How many floats did we have this year? Do you know?
I don't know.
It was more
I
than 70.
I think there was 67.
Why? Are you working that into every show now? What are you doing to me?
No, I don't know. I think there was over 70.
Okay.
Uh, and then we had those cars, which had quite a few.
Mm-hmm. And I just want to point out that 918 Wrecker had like every truck in their arsenal in the parade. Did you
Yeah.
notice that?
Yeah, I did.
I hope nobody needs a tow right now because every truck that they have is in this parade.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
noticed
gosh.
that.
But it was awesome. Some people got really creative with their
Yeah.
floats and stuff with the vintage Christmas floats. So
Yeah.
they put the winners out. Sparpa Chamber did yesterday. And I think the ones who won deserved it
Hmm.
for sure. Yeah. And what was your favorite? Did you have one?
Um, I don't know. They were all really good. I think I really enjoyed, which they won the business, but it was the Insta Sheds. My favorite part was the old vintage truck, um, with the Christmas tree in the back and the little old man just waving to everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved that part.
That's about as vintage Christmas as it gets.
Yeah.
I really liked, I think it was Foundation Church that had the Charlie Brown Christmas. Everybody
Hmm.
dressed up for that one. That looked
Yeah.
great. And then I think, I'm not 100% sure. So there were three floats in there that did the radio flyer kind of look,
Hmm.
and they all looked really similar. I think Central Tech probably did the best one, though, if I had to guess.
I would say Central Tech was the one that like I noticed and realized it was a wagon
Okay.
as soon as I saw it. Now, like the other ones, it would like pass me and I was like, oh, look, like they're a radio flower. But that one really, as soon as I saw it, like it
It jumped
stood
out
out.
at you. Yeah,
Mhm.
and it had the big tall Tinker Toys in it
Yep.
and Play-Doh. And in fact, I think that one or one of them was giving away candy, and the giant Play-Doh can with the candy holder
Yes.
that they were dishing candy out of. So
Yes.
it was awesome. It was a great parade.
Did you get a toy from Casa?
Uh, I think my son did. Like
Okay.
they were handing them out with little candy canes or something, or
No, they were handing out little like buses
oh no, I think
and
no. So
cars.
we were at the tail end of the parade, so I bet most everybody that was giving out candy and stuff had ran out by
Oh,
the
okay.
time they got to us.
Yeah.
So we were on Thompson Street over by the theater, which I thought was going to be kind of a bad place at first, but it turned out to be fine. It was great. In fact, obviously, they'll want to take the parade back down Route 66 next year, but the idea of moving it to Thompson and having them empty at that end at that parking lot right there, I thought was a good idea. It turned out to work out pretty well.
That's awesome.
Yep. What about you?
I thought the parade was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. We had like only one from my area, which I was at the judges station. So we only had one point where the it separated out and we had a little bit of a gap.
Hmm.
Um, but other than that, I think it all went great. I was really excited to see that we had like Kellyville and Mounds and different areas that joined our parade this
Yeah.
year. So,
Miss Oklahoma was there. I
hmm
noticed that. That was cool.
so
It was
it was
neat.
really cool.
Yeah, it was. I'm really glad that, even with everything that had to change and, that we kind of had to pinch hit on some stuff here, that everybody participated
Mm.
and the crowd came out even despite the weather. I think
Yeah.
everybody really wanted this piece of Christmas for Sapulpa. So really happy for all of them who came out and had a good time. And I think it was worth it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my niece who lives in Owasso, and I asked her if they had a parade, and she couldn't remember. I guess some of these towns just don't make as big a deal of their parade as Sapulpa does anymore. I don't know. Or maybe they don't do it because Tulsa does it or something. Tulsa does a
Yeah.
pretty good one.
Tulsa does a pretty big one.
Yeah, but it's in the daytime. Somebody told me, it might have been you. I don't think it was though, but they were like, why would you do a Christmas parade during the day when everybody's going to have their lights and stuff on? You would want to do that at night. I thought that was a pretty good point.
I mean, it is a good point, but there's a couple of towns that actually do it during the day.
Really?
Um,
I guess it is easier to see the float and stuff, but
yeah,
that's okay. That way you can go to that parade during the day, and then you come back to Sapulpa's at nighttime.
yeah,
That's awesome. So, okay. So hope you guys had a great weekend. It was a lot of fun. Very cold. I put a fire in my fireplace for the
yeah.
first time this season
How
last night.
was it?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I got too hot,
Oh,
which I didn't think was possible, but it was still great. It was a lot of fun.
that's awesome.
Yep. Um, so the other thing, the big giveaway that Sapulpa Main Street is doing now, actually there's two of them. The first one is the $500 ticket for that final Jingle Bell drawing. So, Lucy, tell them what that's about.
Yes. So at the end of the day, when we're loading everything up, Cindy will reach in and pull out one ticket. And then on Wednesday, we will announce that ticket number. And you have 7 days to claim your $500.
Yep. And if nobody claims it, which very well could happen, going by what happened this last weekend, then it goes into the seed money for, well, it'll probably go to some other event because they're not doing Jingle Bells next year.
Oh yeah.
So it'll probably go to another Sapulpa Main Street event. It might go to the one that we're about to talk about now. So you guys are going to see this story coming out here in about 15 minutes on SapulpaTimes.com. There's the new giveaway that Sapulpa Main Street is going to be doing starting in January, I believe. And so this is really cool. They're giving away a piece of Route 66, like a bunch of it,
Hmm.
like 3 times a week or something like that through the entire year of 2026. So the Route 66 Centennial is coming up starting January, and it's going to kick off a whole year of big events, a lot of which are going to happen in Sapulpa. And they decided, hey, we've got some construction and stuff that's happening on Route 66. So they decided to go ahead, and I've got a graphic here for it. They actually like pulled out chunks of the route and will be giving it away to people from all across the nation. So I think that's pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So there will be different times. Sapulpa Times is going to have a pretty good part in this. We're going to be helping to announce the winners and promote this thing this entire year. And then I don't think is the city going to be involved at all, or is this pretty much a Main Street?
We are involved. We are partnering with them. Not very, not as a huge contribution. But they brought the idea to us and asked for our blessing and our input. And so we've been working with um, the Main Street board president, David Reed. And so we're kind of just working with them to figure out exactly what those giveaways are going to look like and all of that.
Yeah, they're still figuring out the rules on it because there's a couple things, they want to make sure that people who are traveling here from other countries and things like that, that they get the chance to have their own piece of Route 66 because, I guess if we don't do it right, then everybody who gets a piece of it will be from Sapulpa. And I think they're trying to not do that.
Yeah.
And which is kind of funny because, again, it's like because we live here, I think a lot of Sapulpans just don't fully grasp the magic behind Route 66 that other countries feel for it, I guess,
Mhm.
because it's familiar to us. So
Yeah.
we're like, yeah, we take it for granted a little bit. But so this would be cool. So, and we'll be partnering with them to help get the word out, probably help assist in some of the drawings and stuff. And I think the whole point of this is to actually do the announcements from different businesses and stuff that are located on Route 66 in Sapulpa in order to promote the shopping and encourage people to come by and shop Route 66. So it's going to be pretty exciting. They're going to give away a lot of the street the next year, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's something new and exciting, and just a great way to make use of that stuff that was just going to get thrown away.
Mhm.
Can you believe it? That's crazy. People would kill for this, I think. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. But anyway, it'd be a lot of fun. So you guys be looking for that. More information coming out in just a few minutes on SapulpaTimes.com, and then we're going to keep it going all next year for every giveaway and stuff they do. So that is all I've got for today. Wednesday will be the announcement of the $500 winner, like you mentioned. And so that's the show today, guys.
All right.
Go ahead and talk about your Santa thing. Do you want to do that?
I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, guys, the rules and everything will go out today on our City of Sapulpa Facebook page. But as city, we decided we wanted to do something fun this week, and so we will be hiding tiny Santas around the downtown area. Some of them will be in the open areas, some of them will be in different stores, and so be on the lookout for these Santas. They're about this big. And it's just a Santa. So if you've ever seen the little tiny Jesus that people have hidden around and things, they look very similar to that as far as like the material and the size of Santa. So the bottom of Santa will have a number on it. And then you bring him down to City Hall and you will get a prize which coordinates with the Santa that you found. And so we have different things like an experience to Waypoint. We have gift cards to Il Gusto. We have gift cards to CTX and different things like that. So we hope you will join in on the scavenger hunt and bring those down to City Hall for your prize.
So, all right, we will have graphics and stuff and more information about that on Wednesday. So you guys be sure to tune in then. Until then, It's been great having you here this morning. 10 days away from Christmas. Got to get all your shopping done now. Can still shop small. Just because Jingle Bells is over doesn't mean that you have to stop shopping small. We can still do that if you want to. And yeah, guys, thanks for tuning into the show. We'll see you again on Wednesday, but we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Have a great Monday, everybody.
Bye.
Bye bye.